Now we're going to move on to the eyebrows. We're doing something very similar. We're turning the control helpers into C-type controls. But this time it's going to be very much easier. There's nothing like the complications of the mouth. We simply pick the controls we want, we weight them, 0.4 or whatever. The peripheral ones are less, 0.3 I think. And straight away we've got a movement. I think that's it. That's all there is involved. In this case, we're going to put a master on forehead control as well. But first we're checking the envelopes. The envelope's pretty good, but I think at this stage I'm increasing the, making more blue here to bring the lower part of the eye fold up with it. Just a little bit is necessary, not excessive. So now we're going to get interesting folds as we bring it down. The next thing we're going to do is turn that into a master, the forehead control helper into a master control, and choose a few controls around it to weight so they move with it. And then I think we're going to have the eyebrow master control move it as before, as we've seen before, nothing new there. The surrounding four are going to be weighted. The further one will be given a lesser weighting. And then we're going to do it on the other side, and I think we're pretty much at this stage that's all we're going to do. We could continue and put more master controls on, say the eyelids, etc., but I think that's, for this demonstration, for this training video, that's fine. And the file that comes with the rig Vader will contain this model and the rig and the weightings and the control helpers and everything you need to start exploring the software. I don't think there's any point in cluttering it up with any more controls. You can do that yourself as an exercise. You can see already how the eyebrow affects expression. This is very powerful. Once you've controlled the eyebrows and the mouth, you've got like 70% of all the expressions you're going to need. And that's what we have already. It's taken half an hour, and already we've accomplished quite a lot with just the C-sliders and the bones, facial bones and head and jaw bones. Here you see how a slight movement can totally alter an expression. We can make it angry, sad, surprised, stern. Now here we have it, the final rig. We've got the head control. This is actually governing a bone. The C control controls bones, so does the eye controls the bones, or actually the parameters. And the lids control the eye bones. So those controls on the left are all to do with controlling objects, and they're nothing to do with morphs. So you've got C-type sliders controlling objects. We also have the rig, the bone-based rig, the facial musculature being controlled with master controls, with control helpers, and all the power of that is available to us, and each master control is in turn a C-type slider with all the connections available to it. So we've accomplished quite a lot within half an hour. And as we move them around, we can do many things. Change the lids, the eyes, the head. We have complete control as I promised. And they're the gross controls, and then we manipulate the fine controls. And there's one more pose. And so forth. But there's more, because we've taken a mesh which basically just had a couple of eyeballs, a tongue and a set of teeth, and turned it into something extremely mobile and expressive. So that is an accomplishment of sorts, and we've done it in record time. But not only that, if there's morphs on the mesh, in this case we do have morphs on the mesh, we can leverage them as well. So we can combine the morphs with the bone setup to produce even more possibilities. Now I think I think we're going to have a look now at what's available with the morphs. They're, if we go down to the modifier, we can see they still work fine. There's the mid-brow down, there's the squint, there's the upper lip up, there's the narrow. We still have the narrow, so we can use that if we want for lip sync. And jaw forward, it's all working fine. So it's an ideal hybrid rig, and with no limitations. Well, few limitations. And not only that, we still have, the rig Vader is able to set up the morphs using D-type, C-type, B-type sliders at any time. With any morphs, it can do it with a few button clicks. Here we are, D-type. There's a mouth. We've just made a narrow, wide lip sync slider in a few seconds. So that's the power of the rig Vader.